Hey everyone, welcome to another video review. This is a Transformers War for Cybertron Kingdom Core Class Optimus Prime WFC-K1. Yes, Core Class, so yes, a little small Optimus, I guess, to kick things off or for the line, because it is K1, I guess. But even though it's not the first one I'm reviewing, you can see he's a red and blue semi, like he's supposed to be. And of course, he comes in the core packaging where you can see him, yep, Kingdom and Transformers and lava, and there he is, you know, being all heroic and stuff as usual. And there's the arc in the background, and there's nothing really on the bottom except the barcode and recycling symbols, and of course on the back you have product shots and warnings and copyrights and all that stuff. And he comes with his instructions like you're supposed to, you know, pretty simple, real simple, easy to transform because it's core, which is essentially Legends, just not the same name. But yeah, anyway, yeah, Optimus here, red and blue semi truck, flat nose, yes, because well, that's just kind of expected. And yeah, he technically rolls, although these wheels, they don't have a lot of, there's a lot of friction there. So what happens is they don't grip super well. You can kind of see just sliding. I have to practically, yeah, I practically have to push it down real hard, but it does, they do roll, just, yeah, they're not very good. Yeah, you can see, you know, a lot of the pieces of it, you can kind of tell how it transforms because, you know, it's pretty much the Optimus transformation. I mean, the one we all know and love. I mean, you can see his legs are exposed. His feet don't hide away really easily or at all. The other thing is, it's weird. He is weirdly tall and narrow. You can see that the proportions for the alt mode here are weird. I mean, yeah, he's really tall and narrow, so it'll wind up looking a little odd. But, I mean, yeah, it's a pretty typical truck guy. Yeah. He also has his gun right here. See, you know, his little gun, which has a both 3mm and a 5mm peg. And yeah, you can peg in here. There's a little trailer hitch thing, but yeah, just peg in the gun right there if you want. Also, let's see, there's also tab. There's a little tab right here on the back in the little slot here. You can also, if you want to have a tack mode of sorts, you can just tab it in like that on either side, and there you go. Point that forward, shoot things. I'm not sure if there's anywhere else you can go in. Kind of try to, guess you can try to rest it in there, here sort of, but yeah, it's not real stable. So yeah, that's truck mode. It's a pretty basic one. But also that means transforming him is really easy, which all you do is gotta unpeg the legs from the bottom there a little bit. Then this weird thing right here you got to do is take this front bit, and it's like this weird thing, and you got to like move the arms out like this. You got to move them out of the way, you know, kind of the typical thing. Hey, look, there's the arms. You all know this by now. Move those arms out so you can take this thing and bring it down like that, around, kind of just have it chill like there. Take the legs and move them all the way down, split them, rotate 180 at the abdomen, I guess. Bring the arms out like that. Bring out the arms. Unfold the hands. Click them into place. That was really tough. And then open this flap up. And honestly, this head is kind of a pain in the butt to get out, really. You kind of can push on there, or I've also taken the gun and just pushed through here to push it the rest of the way up. But yeah, you want to bring that all the way up and then bring that down. Kind of covers up the hole in the back. And yeah, this just kind of chills out back here, and there you go. You've got Optimus in his robot mode. Yep, that is an Optimus. It's a very G1-esque Optimus, except small. And of course, you can hold his gun. It's a, again, 3mm peg. That, you know, you can hold it just fine. Yeah, it looks good, that's for sure. It does look like a good Optimus. His head might be a little small, but, you know, it's kind of typical on these sort of things. He's sculpted for an A stance, no articulation down there. Again, silver's picking out here for his shins. He's got, you know, the fake grill and the silver stripe and everything. I'm not sure how well you can tell, but his eyes are painted a very silvery blue. Got this little crest in his mouth plate picked out in silver. Got the little Autobot logo there. Got little blue hands. Yeah. He's actually pretty well painted for a little dude. The only thing, yeah, his backpack's a little weird. It looks almost like it's supposed to kind of tab in or something up here, but it doesn't really. He does have a Tamagotchi stage port, but yeah, it looks almost like it's supposed to tab in, but it doesn't really. This kind of tabs into this flap, but again, not really. So yeah, it's a little weird. It's a bit of a weird toy for this size class. Yeah, his articulation though is this is on a swivel. Go about that far before it starts banging into the ridge back here for the hinge. So that's about how much range you got. There's no, I mean, you can do that too, but that then just looks weird. And you can also do that, which also just looks like you're just hiding like a turtle. Ball jointed shoulders, so, you know, full articulation around and out. Got ball jointed elbows, so 90 degrees bend there. And of course, it can swivel as you saw for the transformation. So there you go. Nothing on the wrist, although there is a port there. I forgot. But yeah, port which can let you, I guess, hand mount the gun if you want. That's the thing. He doesn't have a waist joint per se. Yeah, there's no waist joint here, but if you move this stuff a little out of the way, right up here, yeah, if you move this flap out of the way, he does have that. It is kind of a waist joint, although it's really high up, but it is a bit. If you rotate a little bit, it looks fine, but if you rotate too much, so you have a little bit of articulation there. You just got to be careful how you use it if you want it to look good. He does technically, because of transformation again, have an ab crunch. It's a weird looking one, but he does have an ab crunch, and it's actually pretty extreme. Yeah, that's something new. I don't think that you really see ab crunches very much at this scale, at least particularly not from official toys. That's something. It's all because of the transformation. Although it doesn't lock, that's one thing, it doesn't lock into place in any way. There's no soft lock, click, or anything. It just, so it's loose. It's easy to accidentally do that when you're not wanting to. Ball jointed hips though, so forward, pretty far, back, pretty far. And the only thing I think is limiting is this thing. Outward, pretty far. That's also, again, your kind of your thigh says, yeah, kind of part of your thigh swivel, but also the amazing thing is the knees are also on ball joints. So you got knee bend, which goes over 90 degrees, and of course that then can also act as a swivel as well. So you can get some pretty decent swiveling, but no ankle tilts, unfortunately. That is all molded in. So again, actually pretty good articulation for a figure of this size. Here he is actually next to the old Generations Legends Optimus, just to give you an idea. So yeah, pretty much Legends class, more or less. Maybe a little bit smaller, but yeah, they're at that more or less that Legends size class. Actually, I think they're right the same height. Maybe he just looks bigger just because he's really wide. They are pretty much at that Legends size class, so that gives you an idea right there. And of course, with Earthrise, the leader class Prime, just to give you an idea. There you go. So should you get him? For me, yeah, I collect Optimus Primes and stuff, so yeah, of course I got him. If you're not really into a small Optimus, then yeah, I'd go ahead and skip him. He's good, but he's one of those. It's like he's good, but like I'm not sure how many people are going to want to get a little Optimus. But if you do like how he looks and everything, yeah, sure, go for it. He's a fun little toy. He's he poses well, and he's a pretty nice. It's a familiar but clever transformation. The alt mode's a little weird, but honestly, I don't mind that so much. But yeah, it's a fun little toy. It's a good little Legends figure. So if you're into Legends stuff, this is a good solid choice. For an official Optimus. Third party stuff can get kind of pricey, and some of it now is a little hard to get without spending absurd amounts of money. But he's not a bad little Legends Optimus, honestly, or I guess Legends class, all these core. But yeah, he's not bad for that scale. If you're like you want one Optimus for your shelf to be your leader, and you're not doing Legends, then yeah, this is not really worth it. So basically Optimus collectors, Legends collectors, definitely for this guy, or just completionist for sure. He's a good one. I think he's good, but don't go out and get him just because he's there. Only get him if you really want him. If you're not super into a small Optimus, then yeah, not worth it. He won't change your mind about that. So yeah. Good figure, just not probably kind of somewhat limited audience. That's how I'll put it. Enough babbling. How to end this. So yeah, I hope you like this. Hope you like, comment, subscribe. Check out me out on Twitter. I'm at Nemesis Prime 1. I'll post pictures there frequently on my figures. Check out Patreon and Coffee, and I'll see you next time with another video review.